Well, let's see how this will go map-wise. 7 map pool again. 1 will be left at the end, and the best of 1 series with no overtime. Always gonna put that aside as we usually go through APAC before this playday. Clubhouse out Oregon, 3rd map to be banned, and Consulate will be the map that we're going to be playing on. G2 banning Clubhouse for this.
Oh, this is Empire, sorry. Absolutely stomped Rogue on it back in day 1, 7-2. And I mean, admittedly...
removed from their particular attacking strategy. And as a result, we'll see it jump out. But guess what? Shepard's ever so ready for it. I actually thought Shepard was the one aiming across from the rappel, but it was him watching Visa double doors instead, and he's going to be able to protect his teammate of Dan. Always gets another gunfight, and it'll be cared to Ricchetti this time. And it was those 2 fraggers of G2. If Empire lose this round, it comes out of something wild. But Scyther, he says, well, good night, Pegu. I'll finally put you into the ground and a beautiful weapon skin to match. And this is a great denial, but guess what? He's not planting close enough. Oh, denial does come out, but it's all up to Virtue. He's above. They know exactly where he is, and that's all they wrote. And for a pretty good fast first round there for Empire, shows us that maybe there's a little bit more confidence here.
Possibly. Here, this is focused out towards the garage door, and it gets shot from above. This is the problem when you conceded all the control of top floor already because your roamers are dead. You're going to be very, very restricted in terms of where you can actually play on the downstairs. Pengu catches down, which is something for G2. It's something positive for them, but he's down to half HP, being challenged at the top of the Visa stairs.
Yeah, and there's also stun zooming down. They know he's close, but no ADS means the joystick goes down. Not been having a very good season, but that's okay. Scyther picks up the slack here, and it means that the plant will go down. Peeking, I just go, hey, let's just wait it out until he comes, but he took too long for Scyther's liking. And, well, that's another very convincing round for Empire. Should we be a little bit wary, though? And in fact, we have to be.
Big time alongside Scooter, whereas Monday was all about Scooter, the man you saw on your screen just a second ago. Today, both of them are stepping in and even getting other members of the team involved at the same time.
Above you, round after round after round now, and it's just so damaging. And Joystick finally has been able to show his prowess there. And who was that against? That was a Virtue. That was the Maestro player. I think Pegu's been the most impactful for these first few rounds.
He has, but with him putting all his focus in towards the garage, it just gives Joystick the agency to finally push down those Visa stairs, where he lost the challenge last time, and have a big impact. Couple of kills for himself to close the round out, and, well, Empire are on a roll. He's down to about 5 HP. There's one upstairs, and there comes another juice shot coming out of that dock. The dock has gone down, and because he's used all 3 of those, he can't get himself back up here. 2 kills flying with Uno opening it up onto Always. Otherwise, it's back and forth, and now into a 2 versus 2.
Virtue can pick them up without being in a line of fire. He does actually manage to pick him up and barely walks away with his life. Really good managing of time there, but Dan and Scyther come zooming from the other side. And this is what I'm talking about when I said that Empire has really good positioning, specifically here on Consulate.
The stairs and was only saved from the sledge by a smoke grenade coming out. Here he is again, down to 5 HP, and as I say it, no one's there to stop him getting rushed up. Always pushes up and catches him this time. This is unfortunate, and this yellow stairs hold has been shattered for the side of G2. It's about to get completed and down. This looks like it's going to be a 5th successive round for the side of Empire. You got Scooter lurking around inside a bathroom, swings out to find one, Joystick another from the window. It's all down to Uno, the player that I mentioned has been so big for them in the last week. Will find one. He's trying to bait it out. There is almost nothing left to do. Gonna fly and spray in. It's Joystick to collect the kill onto Uno.
Now that the half round mark has elapsed, Virtue will also get his own, and this is great. And maybe it spells a little bit of a comeback. I don't want to say it too quickly, but that jump out there shows me that G2, oh, maybe they're feeling things now. Maybe they had a chat. That flawless round, come on, that's going to lead to something here, Des.
I mean, all I'm saying is it was 5-1 against Na'Vi, and we all know how that game ended in the bitter end of things. Information out there, and this is the problem when you've got no flank drone set up to be able to watch things like the yellow stairs rotate. Execute coming in soon, but my God, is it going to be painful when they have nothing left, and there we go. That outer goes brrr, gas down the one member of Pengu. There's nothing left to come from the other 2 right now, trying to find something, anything, to keep the dream alive, and don't see this game go to potentially a draw, but more likely than not a loss. You're going to see Always step forward, finds another one through the smoke. There's one left alive. It's all down to Virtue in a 1 versus 4. That's Always with a triple kill to close out the round.
But they were able to drop freely, and here we go. Another jump out. Okay, Citizen can get that one clap back, but the trade comes straight back in.
Jumps in, looks straight at the camera, and gets tagged by Dan for free. Like, what is that? A little bit questionable in terms of the execute there coming out from Citizen. I call it an execute. The only thing he was executing was himself. Uno picks up a kill onto Always, and Dan, otherwise, we're looking down the barrel of a 6 and 2. Uno's going for the plan, and my God, Dan hits the wonder shot, makes it a triple kill. Must know that Uno's going for the plan. I mentioned how well he played last week. Can he get the kill? Swings around and finds it. Uno keeps G2's dream alive. That's what you need from a player that I spoke about last week. The consistency that he brought, stepping up here as well to make sure that G2 don't go out.
We play this as serious as we play the first round, the last round. It doesn't matter how many rounds up we are, and bullet holes won't be enough there for Scyther. And I know the Russian saying is Scooter, but I'm going to stick to the OG Scyther, and it's all up to Always and Joystick here. They trade, I believe. Yes, they do. And now it's all up to Joystick.
I know, criticised him a couple of times. Today's been a good day for him. That's also a pretty big one, given the fact that we're down to 10 seconds and he smokes it out as well. All he's got to do is live, but he's got 5 bullets left. Has to go for the reload. Does anyone even know where he is here? They have the diffuser back in their hands. That smoke has now been recovered away. Citizen goes down as well. Joystick, you're basically in a glorified 1v1 for a few seconds. Can he get it? No way does he get it! How on earth have they let that happen? Joystick, 3 big kills at the end, and G2 on the path to recovery cannot pick a safe spot, and Joystick crushes their dreams, and it looks like the Empire strikes back. 2 wins, or 1 win in 10. This now becomes their 2nd in 11. What a shocking close to that game. G2, boys, you gotta get yourself out of those doldrums, but my God, am I impressed.
Привет, Daniel. How you doing?
Hello. Fine.
Look, let's be honest.
Awesome.
Today, it was fine. It was a great performance from you, but before we dig into this, I really want to hear it. Empire going to stage 2. What's going on?
Yeah, we just changed the roles, try something new. Like I tried to play in smoke, and then we played good versus Rock, but we really played very bad in Oregon, and I think the main reason was the Oregon. I think it's not the best our map right now.
Okay, so preparing for G2, right? Did you expect to go to Consulate against them? Because they had the decision between Consulate and Clubhouse. Was this planned by Team Empire?
Like when we are preparing for the G2, we know that G2 is the team. We can't predict them, so we understand that we can play any map. So we think that we can play Consulate, but I don't know. We don't think we will play Oregon, but again, for us, Oregon not the best map for play right now. So that's why we decide to ban it.
Actually, this is a point that the analysts were talking about, specifically Dev Marta, when we were just watching the game on our own. And he was talking about Ace and his interaction with Consulate, because back in the day, for example, for taking Projector, you would always bring Habana and all of that. Do you think that Ace kind of fills the double role of Thermite and Habana on this map?
Yeah, of course. I think Ace is really strong operator, and right now sometimes you can pick it instead of Hibana or instead of Thermite. Of course, it's very good, and like Ace is very good operator. Smokes, or you can pick Soft Breach, or he have the best, almost the best gun in the game. So it's really strong in my opinion.
Definitely a good alternative there. But please, since there were so many hot moments during the game and Team Empire was in control pretty much the whole part, you really came alive in that last round as the smoke. Could you guide me through the information that you were getting, or how you were reacting to G2 and in that 3v1, 4v1 situation you were in?
I really don't know like how I clutch this, because when I stay alive alone in the toilet, I try to throw smoke 2 times and I can't throw it. I don't know, because of bug, or maybe I don't know why. So there's like 25 seconds. I decided my decision was to throw smoke in main and go to upstairs, and maybe I can deny the plant if they go to the bottom. And I go to the top floor and nobody was there, so I can deny the first plant. Then we don't have any info about Amara on the top floor, but I know that she is low HP, and I won the gunfight. And about the last one, I have the info, and it was easy kill. About like the last guy was easy kill because I know the info and know where he is planting. So
As info
That's
though,
all.
just
Yeah.
for you, the planter was 1 second away from putting the
Yeah,
diffuser
I
down.
know that he almost planted because
Uh-huh.
like when I'm gunfighting with Amaro, I heard that he's already planting because my teammate said that he's planting. So when I'm pushing to the long desk, I'm reloading. So I know that he almost planted this, but unlucky.
It was very close, I gotta say. But in the end, today, 7-2, and it's again G2. Hell of a way to do it. Team Empire surviving yet another day. Joystick, anything you would like to say to all your fans out there?
Of course, like as always, I said that I love you. I love everyone, and thank you all guys for support and for everything, for the good messages and like for everything. Thanks.
All right, Dan, thank you so much.